What's up YouTube, this is John Rollins Manstress doing part 3 of pubs in Wrexham, and I'm starting at the Pas Coch, and I am going to mention that down there on the retail park there used to be a Frankie and Benny's, because I am throwing in all places to eat in Wrexham. I think, don't quote me or tell me if I'm wrong, Frankie and Benny's are all shutting down, so that used to be a place that you could eat and take the kids. Kids used to love it. You'd always spend a bit of money on the drinks and dessert there, but they seem to have something there that really appealed to the kids and taking them there for the birthdays. But this is Pas Coch. Now I think this was more like a drinking pub when it first opened, and now it's more like a restaurant. But I always found it pretty good value with the food, and it does really well in the summer with people sat outside. Now you have to excuse the traffic. I'm doing this on a Saturday morning. I don't know which is worse, me doing it at night when you can't see properly, or doing it in the day with the noise. I'll say that's the Pas Coch. Pretty big restaurant. Got the Welsh Dragon that stands out a mile. It's got a little play park for the kiddies, and like I say, in the summer you struggle to get somewhere to sit, and that does really well. So that's obviously a different direction into town that I'm taking. Now if you're new, I don't edit my videos, so you have to stick with me and you get a tour of Wrexham, because there's two reasons. I can't edit on my phone. I haven't got any software to edit. It helps my view time to get loads of minutes from people watching. And sometimes when I started, I was getting my son to edit videos for me, but he's not very reliable. A bit like, you know, when you tell the kids to get out of bed and they don't, that sort of thing. So you get a tour of Wrexham. Wrexham University, NEWI is there. So if you don't know Wrexham, let's see, you get to see everything. So this is going to be pubs at Wrexham, but I'm in an area now where the pubs are miles apart. However, I keep thinking of pubs to add, and it's going to take me forever. If I walk around Wrexham, get every pub, I'll have done well. That's the goal now. I really am getting the steps up. Look, keep me fit. Because if you watch any of my videos about keeping fit, I much prefer walking to running. But my running is diabolical. But please check out my other videos. Some of them are really bad, but we film review on Shrek. The viewing figures went bananas. No idea why. And it also showed that people were not skipping and not clicking off. They were watching the middle bit, they were watching it consistently. So tomorrow, Game of Thrones is going to be me not film, but programme that I'm going to review. I'm going to do an X-rated, over 18, full review of Game of Thrones. So that'll be worth watching. But if you're interested in the pubs of Wrexham, part 1 did really well, because I did the main strip in town. Part 2, I filmed it at night. It's gone on, I put it on last night. I said I was going to put it on Saturday morning. It's not going to be as good. I am going, when pubs get back to normal, I'm going to take my camera out and actually film Wrexham at night inside the pubs. So that'll be one to watch. You'll get an insider, a real inside to Wrexham. So here we are anyway, Wrexham University. I didn't write down any shout outs today, but people have subscribed, 142 now. If you're new, I do need subscribers I want to give to charity. If everyone else subscribed could get somebody else to subscribe, I'm thinking if I get to 300, then I'll make a donation out of my own money to show that I'm serious, because I don't know if people think I'm talking nonsense when I talk about giving to charity, but that is the idea. Because if enough people watch my video and it can make a couple £100 a month, if I make a monthly donation to charity, suicide prevention, hence the name of the channel is Stress, and that's where I was going with it. But I want to roll it out to other charities, and the more people that watch, once I've got 1,000 subscribers, we can actually make some money for charity, and it wouldn't cost the viewers anything. And that's the goal. And then if it suck off and I could pay myself something, back in my job and do this full time, absolutely awesome. You will have noticed, if you have been watching my videos, it's turned into a bit of a weekend thing. I have been struggling to get them done in the week, especially things like this. I mean, I'm not sure if this was the best idea coming out on Saturday morning. So anyway, you get a really good idea of how big the university is here. It is pretty big. I'll get to the pub. get to the pub in a minute that I want to obviously add in. So yeah, if you're interested in my other videos, there's some on exercise. I'm going to do some more, to be fair, on exercise, because I'm just a normal bloke. I'm not a fitness fanatic. I'm doing my videos on pubs. I'm not a drinking fanatic either. I used to drink a lot when I was younger. Now, I don't think I'm even capable of drinking that much. But, like I say, I'm not an expert on fitness, and I'm not an expert on alcohol. If I was an expert on alcohol, you'd be an alcoholic. And if you're an expert on fitness, you're on the road to death as well, so don't kill yourself with anything. Just do everything in moderation. I shouldn't say don't kill yourself when I'm talking about giving money to suicide prevention, should I? But that is the goal, and that is the idea behind the channel. Like I say, I want to get enough people watching that we can give to other charities. So if a lot of people are subscribing that I can't see their name, another subscriber just appears. It's all to do with how you set up with your Gmail, I suppose. Right, here we go. Now, my research is diabolical with everything. Wrexham Football Ground. The oldest football pitch in Britain. Is it? Correct me, or tell me exactly what the crack is. Because I'm sure that is the case. I'm sure it's the oldest ground. Let's go to the world. Oldest football pitch in the world. In the history of football, Wrexham is the oldest pitch. I have no idea what we've got to say. I'm not a massive football fan. Been there a few times, watched some rugby games, watched Wrexham play, Wales play. So, my knowledge of football is diabolical. Just hope you can hear me properly with all the traffic. And there you go. So that's one of the ways you can sort of... No, you don't get in. That's where they park all TV crews and stuff, and there's a big going. And there's the way in. And then there's loads of bricks. This is something I do know. When they redid the ground, there's loads of bricks with people's names on. I don't know exactly how it works. You could pay to have... There you go. You could pay to have your name. You could buy a brick. Is that how it works? You could buy a brick. So loads of these bricks. You have to get pretty near to them. How smart that is. You have to get pretty near to them to see the names, but I've never paid this much attention. There's loads and loads of bricks with these names on. And there are some restaurants at the ground. Right, I'm going to cross over now, just to get a better view, because this is going to be the most famous pub in Britain before long, because Deadpool's going to start drinking there. Ryan Reynolds and somebody else famous. Ryan Reynolds is going to start drinking the Turf. Apparently he's buying a house in the Goulburn. Is that all true? Have I heard right? Is Ryan Reynolds putting money into, how big it is, Wrexham Football Ground? Is that true? So correct me on my facts. There you go, the Turf. Football pitch, football pub, if you like, and that is a pretty famous pub in Wrexham. Obviously gets busy on days of football matches. How much do I state the obvious? I haven't been there very often, but when I have been in there, it's always been pretty busy. I'm pressing the button now to see if I can take a picture while I'm walking around for the thumbnail. Right, there's always a breakfast van outside, and a meat van has appeared outside. So if you do stick with me walking around, because people do seem to stick with it, I can see the percentage of people watch to the end. Some people just click on and click off straight away. All the people who watched my first videos, why did nobody tell me I could have gone the side of the camera? My video of me getting my back waxed has done really well. I could have saved myself the embarrassment if I thought I could do it this way. So yeah, it's turning into a tour of Wrexham. But I am determined now to get all the pubs in. But I've got one more place I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to wrap it up. Because I need to get the acting and 4 dogs in, and I'm not going to walk from this end of Wrexham. But I could. I could go pretty far in 10 minutes. Actually, I do walk to the acting in one of my videos. Just talking like walking for a pint and how it's healthy. Not saying the pint's healthy, the walk's healthy. Oh, yeah, it's not a pub, but it's a hotel. In the middle of town. Premier Inn. But if I was going to say everywhere you get a drink in town, or eat, there you go. Or somewhere else. I do. If I see somebody looking at me when I'm videoing, I don't point the video to them. I don't know if you can hear me now properly, because obviously there's a load of train carriages carrying the new vaccine. Joking, absolutely no idea what's going on with that. There you go, train spotting. What's that to do with that? Jesus Christ, what is that? There you go, if anybody knows what's in there. The only exciting thing I would see on there normally is big logs going to Kronospan. There you go, majestic wine. For rich alcoholics who want to buy stuff by the caseload. And then, if you're from Wrexham, obviously you know where I am. If you're not from Wrexham, oh, I meant to say there's the train station. And if you were visiting Wrexham, that's where you'd pop up. You'd pop up to the train station, you'd go down here, and you'd go to Top Wetherspoons as your first port of call. Even if you were Christmas shopping, that's where you'd go. So like I say, one more pub, and that'll be it. So yeah, very therapeutic, my new hobby. Walking around, talking to myself, videoing where I'm going. And hopefully when I come to do me pubs of Wrexham for real, the virus will be over. Not over, I mean it'll never be over completely, will it? It'll be like the flu. I want to be getting a vaccine every year. There is the post office as well, if you're interested. If you're more interested, I suppose you can pick a parcel up, but there's nowhere to park. Check out my other videos, guys. I'm coming up to the last place that I was going to mention, somewhere that I've never been, but I've walked past it enough times. Some sort of Wrexham Lager Club. I'm sure it said Wrexham Lager Club last time I was here. Is that open? Is that still going? Somebody tell me. There you go, gonna wrap it up, it's been a bit too long. Alright guys, take care, don't stress out, let me do it for you. Check out my other videos, and any feedback is welcome. Cheers, please subscribe.